What is up, you guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a basic budget on paper if you're just starting out. So this budget is going to be if you're saving up for your emergency fund or if you're just starting out with paying off your debt, baby step 2. So baby step 1 or 2 of Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps, this budget is for that. So I'm showing you this budget on paper because that's how I started, and I think that's just the easiest way to start is with a pen and paper. So you need to know how much income you make and what you owe. So when you're creating this budget, you need to list all the debt you owe from smallest to largest. So you're going to pay the minimums on all your debt except the lowest. You're going to attack your lowest debt with all of your extra money. So you list your debt in order from smallest to largest. You do not list your debt in order from smallest to lowest interest rate. It's not about the math because, as Dave Ramsey says, if it was about the math, then you wouldn't be in debt in the first place. So this is about motivation. So you've got to list your debt from smallest to largest. So to help get you through this step, you'll need motivation. So what I used are debt-free charts. I went to debtfreecharts.com, I think it's what it is, and that's how I get all my motivational charts. So when I save up to a goal or when I pay off something, I color it in or I cross it off. If you have credit cards, then as soon as you pay off that credit card, just cut it up. And that is motivating for you to do something, go through this journey, and it's gonna be painful. This journey is a little painful, and that's because it's for a reason. So you don't want to ever be in this position again. So you've got to make some sacrifices to get ready for your future. This is all about your future. So you've got to make some small sacrifices now so you're ready for your future. This is for you, for your future, for your legacy, for your children's legacy. Okay, y'all, behold. Okay. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so this is just a basic budget, and the costs are just to give you an idea of what to put where, but Dave Ramsey says you've got to plan a month ahead. So if we're in the month of June, you need to have a budget already ready to go for the month of July. So I break it down even further, and I break it down by paycheck. So I get 2 paychecks a month. So I plan where that money of that paycheck is gonna go. Okay, so I've got emergency fund here. So if you're saving for your emergency fund, this is for that. Or if you're saving to pay off your lowest credit card or your lowest debt, that can be that. So emergency fund or your lowest debt, if you're already ready for baby step number 2. Okay, so this is in no particular order up here. So your rent, your groceries, your electric, you need everything that your 4 walls is what Dave Ramsey calls it. So you need the things, your necessities, and you need things that will get you to work to keep making money. So rent, groceries, electric, fuel for car, emergency fund. So this is what you plan. This is a budget, remember. So you're budgeting for July and you're currently in June. So this is everything you plan on putting toward these items. So this is planned and what you actually paid. So your rent's probably never going to change, but groceries, when you're just starting out your budget, you're going to go over groceries. I'm still working on my grocery budget. So you're going to go over, just give yourself extra grocery, whatever you think it's going to be, just plan for a little bit more. And I include shampoo and toiletries. That I put everything in my grocery budget for that. Your electric will fluctuate, your electric bill. So this is just an estimate. And then as soon as you pay something, put how much you pay and readjust your budget. And anything that's left is going to what you're saving for or paying off. So it's either going to be your emergency fund or your lowest debt. So if your lowest debt is a medical bill, if it's a family loan, if it's a credit card, that is what you're tackling with any extra money. Okay, so as you're tackling either your emergency fund or lowest debt, you're paying minimums on everything else. And if you're in a spot where you can't even afford the minimums on anything, then, you know, pay for your groceries, pay for your necessities. Let the credit card people call you, okay? They're not putting food on your table. So you've got to pay for you first, your food, the way you get to work. Those are more important than a delinquent credit card bill. Just a side note. Okay, so moving down, so your second paycheck, you might have different things due the second part of the month. So again, just this is what you plan on paying for these items that you need to pay for. This isn't, you know, Lucy's violin lessons. This isn't a manicure or pedicure. This isn't Joey's soccer practice costs, you know, whatever. This is just necessities. So this is what you plan, and as the month goes on and you're like, oh, paid that, it was actually this amount, and you have something left over, boom, emergency fund or your lowest debt. So always put anything extra to what you're attacking that at that time. And you're also paying minimums on, like, if you have a Victoria's Secret credit card, family loan, medical bill, you're just paying minimums on those things. So this is just like an example to give you an idea of how to lay it out. If you want me to do an electronic version, let me know in the comments and I'll do that too. Right now, so Dave Ramsey has an EveryDollar app that's free. There's a free version and there's a version you can pay for that's linked to your bank, and it's a different way you can budget that way, but I'm giving the free EveryDollar app another try just to see if I like electronic version better. Right now, the way I like to budget is on the notes section on my iPhone, the notes. I have like a template, and I just create a new budget every month, because every month is unique. So, and I have my phone with me all day. It's just easy for me to track what I'm spending and what I'm saving and where my money went. And so I like to use the notes on my phone. Okay, so let's say your card tags are due in the month of July. Don't forget to like add that line item in here, like, oh, gotta pay for my car registration this month. Add that in there. If you gotta take your dog to the vet for the annual vet, you know, shots or whatever, don't forget to add that in here, okay? You've got to budget it in so you know where your money's going. I like to add about $20 as like a buffer. So say you went a little bit over in groceries, which you will when you start out, so don't feel bad. It's gonna take you some time to adjust. But y'all, the night before payday is like, it feels like Christmas, because this is your roadmap to get to your future. This is your roadmap to make your dreams and what you want and where you want to go. This is how you become set for your future. This is how you get to travel the world. This is how you get to have that college fund for your kids. This is how you pay off the Sallie Mae student loan. This is how, you know, anything you want to happen, this is how you have the options to do whatever you want to do. This is how you can retire early. This is your map of how you can have like a stress-free life. This is freedom. So if you can cut any of these, I've got internet on here. So like I mentioned before in another video, if I was going through a debt-free journey, I would cut this internet. I wouldn't have that. And anything else you can cut it. If you're close enough to work that you can like walk or carpool, consider cutting your car insurance and just like not using your car. So that'll save on fuel and car insurance. That's only if you can. Don't skimp on your car insurance. This is just if you can like get to work somehow without paying car insurance and gas to get to work. Okay, y'all, so this is the fun part. As soon as you pay off something, like it's done, cut up the credit card. That feels so awesome. Cutting up a credit card. And cross it off. Cross it off as soon as you pay it off. Ooh, that rhymed. So let's say you paid your Victoria's Secret, paid off Victoria's Secret credit card, boom, cross it off. Cross it off. Crossing it off feels so good. That's why you're listing your debts from smallest to largest, because paying off your debt gives you that momentum to keep going. It's called the snowball method per Dave Ramsey. So you pay off that debt. Now you have all that money you were putting toward your Victoria's Secret debt. You can tackle it to your next highest debt, and then your next and your next. And that's why it's called the snowball method. Okay, y'all, so that was just a basic budget on paper that I created for you guys to give you an idea of how to get started. So it's gonna take some adjustments as you go, like how much you think you need for something, but how much you really pay for it. Like how much gas do you think you need, but how much gas do you really use? And each month is gonna be different depending on what you got going on, what you're planning for, and things like Christmas. Like, you know, Christmas is gonna happen every year. So if you don't have kids, like I skipped a couple Christmases, and let me know if you want me to go into this, but I gave out consumable gifts like bath bombs and candles, like things that don't take up space as gifts, and they were cost efficient. Titan, you're okay. Sorry, that's Titan. Like if you have kids, I understand you really can't skip Christmas if you wanted to, but you know, save for that. Don't use your emergency fund for Christmas is what I'm getting to. Save for that. Okay? Okay guys, so this was baby step number 2, paying off your debt. So if you want me to go into this more or show you how I track debt on my iPhone using the notes or the Every Dollar app or an electronic Excel spreadsheet, I've tried all those different ways. So if you want me to go over how to set those up, let me know in the comments below. So guys, I'm still trying to figure out like the schedule I want to have as far as when I record videos and when I post them. So let me know which day you would like to see these videos. My hours at work are kind of unpredictable, so I like to kind of record these videos on the weekend, but I can set them up to like post any day of the week. So let me know which day of the week you'd like to see these videos. Alright, so that's it for me for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.